Okay, cool. So I'm just going to tag a few people here. Let's see. What's up, guys? I'm just going to tag a few people. Becky Ann. Eleanor. Let's see who else we've got here. Oh, I just mentioned everyone. That'll do it. So hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everything's working. No issues. Fingers crossed. And today, well, actually, I'm going to talk to you guys like a little bit about whether this thing that's going around at the minute, this statement that exercise doesn't help with weight loss. I'm going to talk to you guys about that, about what I think is true, what was said, and so on and so forth. So let me just check here that I'm not dipping in and out of internet. No, I think I'm here. Okay, cool. Okay, so guys, a few things. If you are here, drop a I'm here in the comments so I can see that you're here. And I can help you guys. If you've got any questions, then for sure I'm going to be able to help you. So I traveled all day yesterday from 5 a.m. until like 11:30 p.m. So it was a long old day. We got two coaches, a bus. No, see, that's how tired I am. We got two coaches and a flight, and then a taxi or a transfer to the apartment. So we're just about settling in. We've done some work today. We did go to the gym. We found a gym. We signed up, got a workout in, went shopping for a little bit of food, made dinner, and here we are. That's essentially been my day. Now I'm going to go live and write some content for you guys. So before I continue, if you are watching this live, drop a I'm here, hashtag I'm here in the comments so I can see who's here, because on my software here, I can't actually see who is joining me. So I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on Facebook and my own personal Facebook as well. So Facebook private community, open community, and my personal one as well. So yeah, cool. Let me just see. Oh, thanks for the rose. Cool. Okay, so this thing that's going around, someone commented on one of my posts in our free community, and it said, I've heard a lot going around about exercise not actually helping you lose weight. Is this true? What do you think of it? So, oh, hey, someone on Facebook, it just says Facebook user, I can't see. So if you pop your name, that would be very helpful. Oh, it's Helena. Hello. I've got like a couple of windows open so I can flick back and forth. But yes, hey, Helena. So is this true? Is there any truth to this statement that exercise doesn't help with weight loss? It's come from a specialist. He's like a neuroscientist, I believe. And he basically went on a podcast and he said, exercise doesn't affect weight loss. It doesn't help you to lose weight. Hey, Scott. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about it. So that's where it come from. And I think it's been taken out of context. I think a couple of people have mentioned it, and then people have just gone, like, clinged on for dear life and gone, do you know what? I'm not going to exercise then. So what's the point in exercising if it doesn't help me lose weight? So again, I think it's been taken out of context. What he said was that it doesn't play a massive role in weight loss. However, if you've got a solid nutrition plan, if your diet is on point, I don't mean a diet like having to lose weight, but if you've got a good diet, healthy, well-rounded diet, then you add exercise on top, the exercise will help it. But if you just exercise alone, it's not going to make you lose weight. That's basically what he alluded to. He just didn't say it very, I don't know if he said it very well or whether the media's just taken out of context, but that's basically what it is. He also said that if you are losing weight and then you add exercise in, you stop dieting for weight loss, then you're more likely to be able to keep that weight off. So a question that I also had in this same comment from Becky Ann was, if I lose weight, I hit my goal weight, and then I stop going to the gym, will I gain it back? And I think it's something that a lot of people worry about. But my main question is, why are you going to the gym to lose weight in the first place? Because the gym, if exercise doesn't have a massive effect on weight loss, then why are you going? And you're probably thinking, but that's what we're told. We're told to eat less and move more. And yes, okay, fine, that's what we are told. But now this guy's come out and said it doesn't make a massive effect. I get my clients to not go to the gym to lose weight. That is the worst reason to go to the gym ever. Okay, you don't want to be like dragging your ass to the gym. Like it's, what time is it here? It's 7:10. It's really, really, really dark outside, black outside. And it's actually raining as well. Great. It's cold, it's January, got the January blues. I don't want to go to the gym to lose weight. Like that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to drag my ass out. But if you go to the gym because it makes you feel good, if it gives you more energy, if it helps you feel stronger and more confident, and helps you sleep better at night, gives you a better wake up so you're not like groggy in the morning. If you can get all of those things through working out, then surely that is a better reason than the weight loss by itself. Plus, once you go to the gym, you're like, oh, I burnt like 400 calories, I burnt 300 calories, I burnt 500 calories, wherever you're closing the rings or wherever the shit is. Then you miss one day or you don't hit that target another time and you're like, fuck, like, what's the fucking point? This is shit. And I've definitely been there, not, Disney guys. I went through, I'll tell a story. I went through a point in my life where I was going to the gym and I would not leave until I burnt 500 calories off on my watch. Now, I will say that I was using a chest strap, so it was more accurate than this kind of thing when it's on your wrist. These are not accurate at all. And the machines aren't accurate either, okay? So if you're on the Stairmaster, it says you burnt 600 calories, chances are you didn't, okay? So don't panic. Don't worry too much about that. You just need to make sure that you are consistent with your kind of, your numbers. They don't have to mean that they are the right numbers. Sorry, I got some weird little thing here. Oops, I'm just gonna leave that. I'll pick that up later. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? The numbers on your watch. Yeah, okay, so let's say that I was going to the gym and I was doing like cardio to hit 500 calories. Actually, what I would do is weight training and then I would do cardio, which is the right way to do it. But I was like obsessing about these numbers. And then what I would find is I'd be there at the gym for 2 hours or something like that. And as time went on, as I got fitter, as I got better at doing cardio or weights or whatever, my calories would start to drop. So maybe I burned 500 calories in the first few weeks, and then it would drop to 450, then it would drop to 400, which means that instead of just going for 2 hours, now I had to go for 2.5 hours. I had to go for 3 hours. I had to go for 3.5 hours. Or I'd have to make up the extra calories on the weekend when I had the time to be there for half a day or wherever, which didn't really leave me with much of a social life because I was just at the gym. So wanting and obsessing about improving these numbers on your watch or on your wherever you've got chest strap, wherever, is not positive. And like I say, what happens is when your body adapts, when you get better at something, it takes less effort, right? So if you were to run a mile right now, maybe it would take you half hour. I don't know. Depends how fit you are. And then as you practice this, it's going to take you less and less time. Just like when you're learning to drive, you're like concentrating on absolutely everything. You're like holding the steering wheel up like this. You're like checking the mirrors, checking that mirror, looking around and wherever. But as you get used to it, as you practice, it takes like less effort, really. Obviously, you still got to concentrate, but you're not like, what am I looking at? Oh my God, should I be there? Should I be there? What's happening behind you? You're less consciously focusing on it, okay? And you just get better at it. Practice makes progress. We don't like to use the word perfection, but yeah, practice makes progress. So if you're going to the gym, now you're getting fitter, you're getting better at running. We'll just use running as an example. You're going to burn less calories because it's going to take less effort. So you're burning 500 calories, then 450, then 400, 350, 300, So you either have to eat less and less and less and less and less to keep that deficit up, or you need to work out more and more and more and more and more, which means more time. And we haven't got time for that. So what do? You're probably thinking, oh, like that's what it's going to do. I'm not going to do anything. If it doesn't help with weight loss and it's going to slow down anyway, I'm not going to bloody bother. What's the point? I'm not going to bother. So this is why I encourage people to go to the gym. First of all, I do not encourage people to do cardio unless they have got a solid weight routine, they're doing everything properly, they've got their nutrition in check, they're getting the steps in, they've got a good circadian rhythm, their hormones are on point. If that's the case, then yes, and they've got like a deadline coming up, like a holiday, a wedding, photo shoot, whatever, then yeah, okay, we'll add in some cardio. But up until that point, we really just want to avoid cardio as much as possible. And this is because cardio will make you go down and down and down when it comes to calories, but weightlifting, you won't burn as many calories doing it, but you will after. So let's just use the 500 calorie cardio workout as a sort of a baseline, okay? So in probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, you burn 500 calories doing cardio. Let's call it an hour. Freeze. 500 calories an hour. If you're weightlifting, you may actually, what is this? I've got like stuff popping up on my screen. I don't know what it is. If you're weightlifting, maybe you'll burn 150 calories in an hour. Okay, that's not, you're going to think, well, if I can burn 500 doing cardio and 150 doing weights, I'm obviously going to do cardio. But the point is, when you lift weights, you're going to build more muscle. Okay, you have to. So if the body needs to be able to do the splits, for example, the more that it needs to do the splits, the more that it does, the more that the body recognizes, oh God, we've got to do the splits every single day, then we have to be able to get into it easily and take less effort. Same with weights. So if you're having to lift weights all the time, or don't have to, if you're choosing to lift weights all the time, your muscles are going to build, okay? Because your body needs the muscles because it needs to get used to lifting, 3 times a week, 4, 5, 6, whatever times a week. Once you've got more muscle, you burn more calories. Like I'm just standing here, burning a ton of calories. Sleeping, I burn more calories. Eating, you burn more calories. So just living, breathing, digesting, you're going to burn more calories than if you just did cardio. Okay, I can't remember the number off the top of my head. I have said it in a reel. I think it's something like for every 1 pound of muscle, you burn an extra like 30 calories, something like that. So if you get 10 pounds of muscle, that's 300 calories. That automatically knocks out the need to do that half-hour run. Okay. So already we're earning back some time just by going to the gym. And when we're at the gym, we are focusing on strength training, building as much muscle as possible. I know you girls are probably thinking like, oh, but I don't want to look like a man. You won't, okay? I have tried. I've been lifting for like years and I'm still like trying to build muscle, okay? It's not something that you pick up a dumbbell and be like, butch, like you're on steroids or something like that. It's very, very, very unlikely. When you see women that are bulky or muscular or manly, whatever you want to label them, if they like it, then of course, don't judge them, just labeling them for this. Then chances are they probably either got amazing genetics that the majority of us do not have, or they're on steroids. There's nothing wrong with either of those things, but we have to know that just by lifting weights, you're not going to turn into a man. It's not possible. Women do have testosterone as well. And this peaks during ovulation. This is what's going to make us feel really strong, real confident, increases your sex drive, like all of these really positive things. And then obviously that has a knock-on effect to estrogen levels and progesterone as well. We won't get too far into there. But what I'm saying is the more that you lift, the higher the testosterone to an extent. We're not going to go like above a certain amount because women just aren't able to produce that much, okay? So don't panic about looking like a man because you're lifting weights. Anyway, you're lifting weights, you're growing muscle, then that is going to, in turn, make you burn more calories. So if you stop going to the gym, say you're running for the hour, 500 calories, 5 times a week. Okay, so that's 2,500 calories you're burning off. Okay, but when you're doing it constantly, 2,500 might go to 2,000, then go down to 1,500, 1,000, and then like 500, whatever. It won't go that low, but you get the point. Whereas if you lift weights you're going to actively, maybe you'll still burn the same amount of muscle. You're probably going to, calories. You're probably going to be able to burn more calories during a workout because you're now able to push that a little bit harder. You know where your kind of threshold is. You know how much you can exert yourself. But not only that, after, you're going to be able to burn more calories doing nothing. Okay, so even though your calories during the gym might be 150, 200 for the hour, afterwards, you're going to be burning more throughout the day. So I'll touch on metabolism because we don't have like all day for this live, but out of all the energy that you burn, calories are energy. Okay, they're interchangeable. All the calories that you burn in a day, 70% of them is your basal metabolic rate, metabolism. 5% of all the calories you burn all day are exercise based. Okay, so you can see that 5% is not going to do much at all. So stop focusing on this 5%. How can we navigate? How can we really expand this 70%? How can we make the most out of it? The best thing you could do is lift weights, which I've already spoken about. And then other things like eating the right kind of foods, going for walks, having good hormone balance, all of those extra things. But yeah, the 70% will be increased. The number will be increased because of the amount of muscle that you have. Okay, so the higher the muscle, the more you burn, which is why female like bodybuilders and male bodybuilders can eat like 5,000 calories and not gain weight. They can eat 5,000 calories and still have abs. Okay, so it is really, really, really important that you, that you build muscle. That's going to be a focus about going to the gym. Other effects it's going to have is not weight loss. We're not going to talk about that, but it's going to help you feel better generally, because if you can, like, your confidence is going to increase, right? If you can deadlift something off the floor, if you can deadlift 100 kilograms off the floor, then let me just see what's going on here. If you can deadlift 100 kg off the floor, you're going to be like, shit, yeah, look at me, I'm a badass. I can lift 100 kg off the floor. I don't even weigh 100 kg. So you can like literally lift up something that's heavier than you. And that is going to build confidence. Okay, so we really need to be going to the gym for reasons outside of weight loss. Confidence, muscle building, which will then improve your metabolism. It's going to give you more energy as well. Sometimes you're going to feel like, oh, I haven't got the energy to go to the gym. But if you go and if you listen to your body, you're like, okay, yes, I can either work out hard and push it, or I can just scale it back and just go. Then, you need to listen to your body and do it. Bree, if you've got a question, drop it in the comments and I will answer for you. So yeah, you're going to have more energy after it and for days following as well, because your body's going to be up, it's going to be moving. Exercise actually helps decrease stress, or it increases your ability to deal with stress. It improves mental health. So all of these things are done through going to the gym. We're not looking at the benefits of weight loss here. We are just looking for how you're feeling, how you're doing day to day, your mood, your gut health, all of these kinds of things. These are going to be more important, and they're going to make you want to go, because there's nothing worse than working your ass off for a week, going to the gym, dieting, getting on the scale like, fuck, it's like not even a pound lighter. That's not going to make you want to go to the gym again. Okay. You need to go for other reasons. So by lifting heavier, you can be like, yes, I did 100 last week and we'll do 102 this week. Like, that's going to make you feel like motivated to go. Okay, I've lost 30 pounds, but just diagnosed with aggressive rheumatoid arthritis, working out is hard. Yeah, okay. Have I got any workout plans? Yes, we've got a client who has RA as well. I'm qualified to work with people with arthritis as well, so you can drop me a message. But generally, what are you going to be looking at is obviously things like one of our clients who has RA, if it's too hot, it flares up. And this is obviously the inflammation. When you heat up, everything sort of swells, and then your joints are going to be rubbing together even worse. If you're overweight as well, obviously that's going to exaggerate it. But don't do things like single leg stuff. So try and avoid lunges, because that's a lot of weight on one leg. Try to avoid doing high reps, because if you imagine like this is your, I'll do it here so everyone can see. So this is your joints. If you're going like this all the time, that's going to literally grate against each other, because the fluid, synovial fluid, has basically disappeared. So you're going to be kind of like bone on bone. So you don't want to be doing like tons of reps. I'd aim for like 5 to 8 reps. You don't need to go heavy. Actually, one of our clients who does have rheumatoid arthritis, I can't remember how much she's lost, maybe like 30 pounds so far, doesn't exercise. Like she doesn't exercise. So we've worked with her to reduce inflammation in her body. But also she's lost 30 pounds, without exercise. So it brings me back to the main point of this. Like exercise doesn't necessarily equal weight loss. So Brie, I hope that helps. If you need me, drop me a message and I will drop me a friend request if you haven't, or whatever, follow, and then I can follow you back and we can have a little chat and I can give you some advice. But I hope that helps. But yeah, things like warming up properly as well, that's really going to help. So you don't want to be like overheated because of the inflammation, but also you don't want to be cold because you need to warm up first. So guys, I hope it helps. That's about it really. So to summarize, going to the gym and exercise in general does not mean you will lose weight. Okay. And also we don't want to go to the gym to lose weight, because if we don't lose weight, you're not going to want to go to the gym. One of the worst things I hear from people, God, it just grates on me. Like, think about it now. I'm like, fuck, like, I hate hearing this. It really spins me out. So if any of my clients are watching this, don't say this to me because I will lose my shit with you. They're like, no, Faye won't. Faye never shouts. I hate it when people say, I was good this week, or I was bad this weekend, so I've got to go to the gym. I've got to burn off all the shit that I ate on the weekend. I went out Saturday night, so I've got to go to the gym to make it up. Like, this does not happen, guys. Like, this is not how it works. Stop fucking freaking out about that, because it's not what happens. So if this is your trail of thought, stop. This is because if you then feel like, oh, it's like a punishment, right? Oh, I ate chocolate, so now I've got to punish myself to lose weight. I've got to punish myself because I was bad. This further creates the negative relationship between food and yourself. You're probably the kind of person that says, that's naughty, I can't have that, that's bad. Or I was bad the weekend because I had pizza, or I had a treat or a cheat. I deserve this cheat or treat because I went to the gym. First of all, you're not a dog. You do not need a treat, okay? Secondly, you're not cheating on anybody. Like, no one's getting hurt because you had a damn chocolate bar, okay? So stop doing that. And then you're going to feel like the gym is a punishment. You like fucking going to jail. Like, oh, I had a chocolate bar, so now I'll go to fucking jail for an hour and sweat my ass off. Like, that's not helping anybody either, because then you're not going to want to go to the gym to help you. You're going to go to punish you, okay? So we really need to break that habit and just fucking stop doing it, basically. Just cut it out, pack it in. We're going to be going to the gym because it helps us feel better, helps us feel stronger, it helps us build our metabolism and get our hormones in check, okay? It also helps your relationship with yourself and your body as well, because you'd be like, I'm a fucking bad bitch, look at me lifting 100 kg, okay? And also when you feel stronger, you feel more confident, you start seeing muscles pop in. I don't mean like massive jacked muscles, but you start to feel like a little bit more confident with how you look, and all of a sudden you're not like running or cowering, scurrying away from the bathroom mirror as soon as you get out of the shower, okay? So if you then stop going to the gym, say you've been going to the gym, you've lost 30 pounds, 25 pounds, or whatever your goal is, you've toned up, and now you're like, meh, I don't fucking want to go to the gym anymore. Will you gain the weight back? Possibly. So what's going to happen is you're probably going to be less active because you're not going to the gym, but also you're not going to be building muscle. Maybe you're maintaining, and that's fine. Like if you're going to go 5 days a week and then you want to drop to 3, that's absolutely fine. You'll still burn the same amount of calories throughout the week because you've built the calories, built your muscle, so you're burning more calories. But if you're just going to stop going altogether, you're going to just binge on Netflix with a share bag of chocolate buttons by yourself, living life, YOLO, then that is definitely going to, unfortunately, help you gain weight back, or yeah, not help you. It will. It'll just make you gain weight back. So we don't want that. So go to the gym because it makes you feel good. Go to the gym because you build muscle. Go to the gym because you become a toned body rather than just like a skinnier, fat version of yourself. And then when you are at a level that you're happy with, you can reduce the amount of times that you go. Essentially, that's how it works. Okay. So the gym doesn't help with exercise. Oh, sorry. The gym doesn't help with weight loss. It can contribute to your metabolism. Long term, when you're doing a ton of cardio, that's going to really put you up shit creek later on. And if you like cardio, then that's fine. You're weird. That is it, guys. I hope all that makes sense. If you eat shit, you're gonna gain weight back. If you reduce too many calories, your metabolism is going to slow down, even if you're trying to build muscle. You're not going to build muscle on a deficit. And you should go to the gym because you're a fucking badass, not because you're fat. Okay. So any questions, let me know. I'm just going to shoot. I'm not going to stay on. There's not many people on TikTok. Normally that's where all my questions come from, but whatever. I'm not upset. But if you need anything, drop me a DM and I will be happy to have a chat.